Hey everyone, have you ever really sat down and pictured the house you want to live in for the rest of your life? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build a blueprint for the modern forever home. A smart single level space designed not just for right now, but for all the years to come.
So let's just jump right in with the big question, the one that's probably on a lot of your minds. How do you actually design a home that's going to support you and your family, especially as you look ahead towards retirement?
To figure that out, let's take a quick tour. We'll start with what a forever home even means today. Then we'll get into layouts, how to blend the indoors and outdoors, what wellness in the walls is all about, and finally, the really important part, how to future-proof the whole design. Okay, first up, let's dig into why the single-level home is making such a massive comeback. Because honestly, the whole idea of what makes a luxury home is changing right before our eyes. We're seeing this huge shift away from those giant, sprawling McMansions of the past. The new luxury, it's not about being the biggest house on the block. It's about smart, precise architecture where every single square foot has a job. High-end now really means high-functioning. I love this quote. It just says it all. A great house should work like a fine machine. Your forever home shouldn't just be a pretty space. It needs to be a high-performance environment perfectly engineered to work for you. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the floor plan. The layout is, without a doubt, absolutely critical for long-term comfort and just harmony in a home? And that brings us to a super popular feature called the split bedroom layout. It is such a simple but honestly brilliant idea that gives you incredible privacy all on one level. So think of it like creating different zones in your house. The primary suite becomes its own private retreat, totally separate from the hustle and bustle of the main living area. And then way on the other side, the kids or guests have their own space. It's a design that gives everybody their own territory, which is a lifesaver when you have visitors. And this privacy isn't just about putting rooms far apart. It's literally engineered right into the walls. By using special sound dampening insulation, your bedroom stays a quiet sanctuary, no matter what movie is blasting in the living room. Next up, let's talk about one of the biggest perks of single-level living, that incredible connection to the outdoors. Modern design is all about completely erasing the line between inside and out. This whole idea is based on something called biophilic design. Now, that's a fancy term, but the idea behind it is super simple. We, as humans, just feel better when we're connected to nature. So this kind of design brings in tons of natural light, uses natural materials, and makes the most of every view. A key piece of this puzzle is the zero-entry transition. What that means is there's no step, no threshold between your living room and the patio. The floor just flows right out. It makes the entire space feel way bigger, and it's a huge plus for safety and accessibility. No tripping hazards. See, you're not just building a patio here, you're creating a whole other room, an outdoor room. Just imagine huge glass walls that slide away and disappear, a massive covered porch so you can be out there rain or shine, and a big stone fireplace. This kind of setup can literally double your usable living space. Okay, let's look even deeper now, inside the walls themselves. Because a truly modern home isn't just built for comfort. It's built for the health and well-being of the people who live there. There's a huge focus these days on what we call wellness materials. This basically means using paints, flooring, and cabinets that don't release harmful chemicals, often called VOCs, into your air. It's all about making sure the air you breathe inside your home is as clean and healthy as possible. Wellness also includes technology, but it's what I like to call invisible tech. It's there, but you don't really see it. Think speakers hidden in the ceiling, controlling everything from your phone, and even lights that automatically change to mimic the sun's natural rhythm to help you sleep better. It's technology that supports you without cluttering up your life. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most crucial point of all. How do you make absolutely sure this home is going to work for you not just next year, but for the next 30 or 40 years? Well, the answer is a really powerful concept called universal design. And let's be clear, this isn't about designing for a disability. It's about designing for everyone. It's about creating a space that is just inherently easy and comfortable for anybody to use, no matter their age or physical ability. So what does that look like? Well, things like wider hallways, bigger doorways, lever-style door handles instead of knobs, and those curbless zero-entry showers we talked about. Do you notice something? These don't scream accessibility feature. They just look and feel like beautiful, high-end, thoughtful design that also happens to make life easier for everyone. And that's really the magic of universal design. It creates a home that supports you through every single stage of life, whether you're 45 and carrying in a bunch of heavy groceries, 30 and pushing a stroller, or 85 and maybe using a walker down the road. It's about aging in place with grace. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What if your home wasn't just a building that sheltered you, but an active partner that supported your well-being for the rest of your life? That, right there, is the real promise of a modern forever home. Thanks so much for joining me.